Hi guys! Okay, so I'm taking an eye cream. This is the Rose Fresh eye cream. And I'm going to apply that underneath my eyes. Next I'm going in with my moisturizer. This is Origin's Cero Oil. It smells like peppermint and it's so amazing. I'm patting it onto my face rather than rubbing it in. And once it's all patted, then I'm going to rub it in. Next I'm going to take a primer. I'm using the Becca primer. You're going to apply it onto your fingertips, warm it up, and then press it into the T area, your T-zone, and all of that. Next, I'm taking two different foundations, a lighter one and a darker one, and using a flat kabuki brush, I'm going to pick up some of the product and press it into my skin, starting from the middle of my face and then going to the outer parts of my face. When I get to the outer parts of my face, then I'm going to actually rub it in, but for right now I'm just going to press it in and get all of the product into my skin. This is the best way for application and the least product. So once you hit the outer corners, as you'll be able to tell, I'm going to be using the darker colored foundation, and that's where I'll be buffing it in instead of pressing it in. Like I said, that's the most seamless and best application. Alright, so keep going all around the face until you have an even layer and everything looks good to you. Next, we're going to set it all with the badescu Rose Water found at Ulta. It is my holy grail. Taking the Age Rewind concealer, I'm going to apply that underneath my eyeballs. I'm also going to apply that in the middle of my nose, on my forehead, and then a little on my chin. And I might do a little bit on my lip, just because of common practice. And I'm also going to apply onto my lids, that way it could act as primer. And taking the Sigma brush, I'm not sure the number, but it'll all be listed below. I'm going to go ahead and blend that in. I'm going to be patting it in, not blending it in, because patting will make sure that the skin actually absorbs it instead of just letting it all go loose. As you can tell, I am just patting, pat, 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 pat. I should probably apply some music to these little parts of different videos. Next, I'm going in with High Beam. This is a highlighter from Benefit. I'm going to apply it on my finger and then pop it onto the high points of my cheekbones. This will just give you that healthy glow that everybody goes for, especially once you highlight after. Taking Emphasize by MAC and an e.l.f. brush, I'm going to pat that underneath my eyeballs and anywhere I put the concealer pretty much. Just to go ahead and set all of that powder. You can use regular powder, just like translucent powder. Taking a darker color than your face, I'm going to go into the hollows of my cheeks, on my forehead, make sure that everything's blended, and I'm going to do the other side as well. You just want a darker color. This is the MAC, I think it's a foundation. It's just the darkest matte foundation, but it doesn't need to be a foundation. It could be a bronzer, nothing shimmery though. Then I'm going to go down the nose and just do a little bit of contouring and underneath the neck as well. This might seem like a lot of steps, but it is. Next, I'm going to be taking Blunt from MAC. It is my holy grail for contour. And I'm going to apply it with this brush that I don't know where I got it. I got it somewhere at the mall. And it'll be down on the bottom bar. And I'm just going to blend everything in just for a little bit of a deeper contour definition. And then taking the Real Technique stippling brush, I'm going to go ahead and blend all of that out for no harsh lines. And just keep blending. Usually I just blend on the top because I don't want to blend on the bottom. I want the bottom to be sharp, but that's just my preference. Then I'm going to go in with Ben Nye, the banana powder, and I'm going to clean up that bottom because I personally do like a nice clean bottom. I don't like it to be all dirty. And then taking a pink blush, I'm going to go ahead and go onto the cheekbones. The pink will actually be more natural than a peach or whatever, so that's why I'm going in with some pink. And then I'm going to go in with Becca highlighter in Opal. I like to apply it with a fluffy brush because I feel like it gives me the best amount of highlight. So I'm going to apply that on the cheekbones. I usually apply it a little bit on the tip of my nose and on the top of my lips as well. Then I'm going to go in with the stippling brush and just blend everything out. This will make sure that I have no harsh lines and that the product is not too curvy. Okay, so on to the eyes. We're going to take these two colors from this little palette that I have from MAC. Taking the lighter color, I'm going to apply that onto the lid. And I will also be applying that underneath the brow bone just to go ahead and give a little bit of highlight. Do that onto the other side as well. And then I'm going to take the brownish purple color with a small fluffy brush, and we're going to pop that into the crease of our eye just to give some definition and dimension. Those will be the only colors that we will be using today because it has to be a natural look. Like I had said, something subtle for work or an interview. And then I always like to go in with a fluffy brush and blend any harsh lines. And I'm going to stay on the top of the eyeball instead of the bottom one. Instead of the mobile lid, I'm just going to stay into the crease and on top. And now I'm going to be applying mascara. And then I'm going to curl my eyelashes. And then I'm going to apply some falsies. You want to get the most natural looking falsies and put them as close as possible to the lashes so that they blend and they look as natural as possible. And I'm using the Ardell Demi wispies. So how you apply them, you take a lash, you bend it like that, make it look a little bit like a circle, like an oval, apply a thin coat of glue, let it get tacky, and then you apply it onto the eyeball. That is the easiest and the most effective way to put on lashes. Next, we're going to spray our face with a Fix Plus all over just to make sure that we set it and because it smells amazing. And then I'm going to be using two colors, Chatterbox and Angel. They're both from MAC. One is a pink and one is like a baby pink. I'm going to take Chatterbox all over the lids and then tap it in with my finger. And over that I will be going in with Angel because it is beautiful and it'll make it look natural and shiny and glossy, and I love it. Natural for me. And we're done. Have a great day.